Is this the best pizza in Chicago? We're gonna find out.
Welcome to Chicago, gang bang city. Twist them fingers up, come gang bang with me. Rolling with the dollar boys, maintain quickly. Niggas getting mad cause they main dame hit me. It's Young White and I'm repping for the low end.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the city of Chicago. We are here in Chicago, Illinois. We are doing this whole United States trip. We're just going from city to city. I made it here from a bus from Las Vegas, and today we're going to be exploring Chicago's best pizza. You didn't know Chicago is known for this famous signature deep dish pizza, and today we've actually come to the place where deep dish pizza was born. This place is called Pizzeria Uno. It is located here in downtown Chicago. It is known for being the first place where deep dish pizza was ever invented, but regardless of that, we are going to be visiting a ton of pizza places while we're here in Chicago. So without further ado, let's head on into Pizzeria Uno and try our first pizza here in Chicago. Alrighty. Alright guys, we waited 20 minutes for these bad boys. We got two individual pies, little deep dish pizzas. Wow, that looks crazy. And this is the original deep dish pizza. Look at that thing. Is this the best pizza in Chicago? We're gonna find out for sure. And so we're gonna try to do as much of these on the go. That's why we're standing in the middle of the street, because we got a bunch of pizza places to taste. But I thought it'd be important to tell you guys a little bit about deep dish pizza for a second. So it's kind of dodgy in the information, but people actually claim that Pizzeria Uno, where we got this pizza, is the first place where it was invented by a chef who decided to make a pizza thicker and add things into the crust and make it like a bigger variant of the original pie. So what makes it unique is that it's cooked in a pan and it's added with chunky tomato sauce. That's why you can see it's a lot more red than a normal pizza, and a lot of cheese. Primary difference between this and a normal pizza is the fact that the crust is very deep and thick compared to a normal pizza, which is more like a flatbread and it's more straight and flat. Besides Pizzeria Uno, they actually opened up another one called Pizzeria Duo, which is literally just down the street from the Pizzeria Uno. Same pretty much prices, same thing on the menu. So we're not gonna try that one just because it's pretty much the same idea. I don't know if the flavor will be different. We're gonna dive right onto this first one, Pizzeria Uno, original pizza, deep dish pizza. So this is gonna get a little messy because we don't have any forks or knives. Just gonna break this into a half. Wow. This is gonna be my first taste of Chicago deep dish pizza from the original place where Chicago deep dish pizza was invented. Let's do it. Wow. Oh my God, that's amazing. The tomato sauce is super sweet and the cheese is really thick, like super. I've never had so much cheese on a pizza. I would say the crust is kind of like you know, the bottom of a cheesecake. It's very different from a normal pizza because it's not all blended in together. Wow, that's incredible. All right, Moshe's gonna take a try of deep dish pizza. What do you think?
The combination is just so perfect. And like you said, it has like a crust kind of like the cheesecake.
It's a very different experience from eating like a normal pizza. For $8, you also get this little side salad on the side. This is the one I'm very excited about. So this is the vegetable one. It comes with what it looks like green peppers and mushrooms on top, and then probably some onion inside as well. I'm gonna fling that cheese around. Here we go, let's take a taste. Oh, for sure. Pizza's still fantastic. Tastes pretty much identical to the other one that we just had. The vegetables aren't really doing it for me. Like, they don't really add much of a flavor. From the perspective of the vegetables, I'd honestly recommend just getting the original one. Very good pizza nonetheless. Absolutely love this one. I think with that being said, let's jump on over to our next pizza place. Place we've jumped to is called Paisanos Pizza. This is a chain of restaurants of pizza, deep dish pizzas in Chicago. They claim they are the #1 best pizza in Chicago, voted #1. Whether or not that's true, we're gonna find out. We're gonna jump on in and get a deep dish pizza. The wait time for most of the places we've called to check has been 30 to 45 minutes. In this place, we're gonna instantly get a pizza. So there's super points for that. Let's go get one.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
All right, guys. This is our deep dish pizza, Paisanos deep dish. Ooh, looks a little bit different. This one actually looks like it's already kind of sliced in half for the two of us, so we're able to split this up easily. It's nice and warm to the touch. Looks delicious. I'm ready to jump in. Okay, already substantially different with the cheese. Breaks apart a little nicer. All right, let's jump in. Wow. Holy crap, wow. There's a lot of cheese. There's so much cheese. This pizza is loaded to the max with like heavy mozzarella cheese. It's very clearly mozzarella and really good quality mozzarella too. I will say that the layer of sauce is a lot thinner than the other one. so you don't get too much sauce in it. It actually just hits you with an overwhelming cheese power. So I don't mind it necessarily, but it's not balanced. From the same perspective, if you're looking for a rich taste of tomato sauce, it's not in this one. Amazing. Off the chain, the dough is delicious. Definitely like a sweeter bread. All right, Moshe, you ready to taste this deep dish?
It looks really good.
Oh, you got a lot of cheese.
That is a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
You can see so clearly how there's a lot less sauce and there's a lot more cheese on here. Did you just fling something in my mouth?
I flinged
It went directly in my mouth.
I don't know, I'm a fan of not so much sauce, but great sauce and a nice thickness of cheese with a nice thickness of this crust. And the crust is so good.
Paisanos is definitely an impressive choice here. I haven't seen this one recommended on the internet. We literally saw this on the street and it said it was the #1 voted pizza in Chicago. Let's jump from here to our next pizza place. Hey, welcome to our next pizza place. We've come to Giordanos. I've turned into an Italian again. Once again, we've come to our next pizza place here. It's called Giordanos. This is like a famous Chicago-style chain restaurant of pizzas. We were tipped off to this one via somebody that's staying at the Airbnb that we're staying with. That's why we're gonna taste it. We're gonna head on in and see what we can get. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, Giordanos. We waited 45 minutes for this pizza. Wow. This one smells real Chicago up in here. Wow. I'm kind of continually amazed by how different each and every single one of these look. Look how different this one is. This one looks like Mars. It's already cut individually into 4 slices. Oh, that's mega amounts of cheese right there. Look at that. All right, here's another deep dish pizza. Giordanos. Let's try it. Wow, it's so different once again. We got a lot of cheese on this one, but it's not as overwhelming. The sauce is very savory compared to the last one that we had. There's almost no resemblance of sweetness in the tomato sauce in this one, so very savory. The cheese could be a little bit kind of warmer and stretchier, but it's still very good. And so far, the bread on this one, the crust, hands down the best. Wow. It's like biting into a muffin. For being just a recommendation from an Airbnb, that is a damn good pizza.
All right, Moshe. You're right, yeah, more savory.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. The amount of cheese, kind of like the other one, a lot of cheese in there.
Yep.
I don't know, I really like this one.
Yeah, the bread though.
It's very soft, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's got it going on, huh?
Yeah. For what it's worth, they've all been pretty much the same price so far, around $8 to $10. This one seems to be the smallest of the bunch. I don't know, I mean, I love the way this holds itself together, kind of like a little package. So we're finished with Giordanos. We're now going to jump to our next pizza place. All right, guys, we have jumped to our next pizza place. We've actually come up to north side of Chicago. So if you didn't know, there's actually kind of a little debate between who makes the best pizza, the north side or the south side of Chicago. Yesterday on Instagram, I actually asked you guys have any recommendations in Chicago, where to go for deep dish pizza? Comment them now, let me know. And so many of you guys mentioned that we should come to this pizza place, Paisanos Pizza. So that's what we're gonna head into and taste their deep dish pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Paisanos Pizza. Now, the signature thing about this pizza, and the reason why a lot of people told me to come and get this, is because if you can see how the crust is kind of black, it's because they actually caramelize cheese into the crust. That's their special take on all of this. Now, for those of you guys who are pizza aficionados, you're gonna hate us for putting pineapple on it. We love pineapple pizza, so this makes it a little bit better, and they were the only place offering pineapple pizza so far. Let's try this deep dish caramelized cheese deep dish pizza with pineapple. Holy crap. Is this gonna be Chicago's best deep dish pizza? We're gonna find out. Wow. Oh wow, that crust. Yeah, have not won with the bread. Not even close. Especially compared to Giordanos. But that crust, hands down the winner. It's like delicious crispy cheese. Let's let Moshe take a try and see what he thinks. All right, Moses, are you excited for this?
I am. All right. I'm with you on the cheese part. Okay, definitely use more cheese. It's delicious.
That crust though.
Wow. Wow, that is really good.
I think I'll say the best bang for your buck is definitely this one so far. Their individual pie that we've been having every time was about $7, and this big pie was $11. So you get a lot of pizza for the price you pay here, but the flavor is a little bit lacking, I'll be honest. All right, so overall, fantastic pizza from Paisanos. They lost some points here and there for overall flavor, but that crust is amazing. That freaking crust is incredible. We're now going to jump to the south side of Chicago and go taste some Southside Pizza.
We're rolling.
Oh wait, I have a scratch on my lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have jumped to the south side of Chicago. We are now going to test Southside Pizza. We have come to Vito and Nick's. This is rated not only the best pizza in the south side of Chicago, but one of the best pizzas in Chicago in general to taste. We're not doing a deep dish on this one. Vito and Nick's actually specialize in flatbread or flat style thin sliced pizza. So we're gonna jump on in there, get some pizza. It is important to mention, a little pricey. It's about $16.99 for a small pizza. So we're gonna hop in, get some Vito and Nick's, and try Southside Pizza. All right guys, we have the pizza. This is a small. This is a heads up. Welcome to America. But yeah, as you can see, it is very different than all the deep dish pizzas that we've already had. It's very thin and light and low to the ground. Here we go, we're gonna rip off our first piece. So it comes already pre-sliced like this into little squares. As you can see, there's a very thin layer of the actual dough, and then the cheese and tomato sauce is blended in. Very different than how the deep dish pizza is. This is rated one of Chicago's best pizzas. So let's dig in. Here we go, Vito and Nick's. Whoa. There's not much of a bread there to be eating. There's no crust, pretty much. Cheese is great. Consistency of the cheese is great. But this is a very savory pizza. Very salty and no sweetness whatsoever. The cheese almost kind of tastes like more of a 3 cheese, 4 cheese blend rather than 1 cheese. So very different than the deep dish pizzas that we've had so far. But I absolutely love the way this one's holding itself together. All right, Vito.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Although I'm more a fan of like a sweet earth type of sauce, everything works really well. Bro, it gets points for just sticking like that after biting it.
It's the structural integrity of the pizza. That's what it is. The structure of it, the way it holds together is fantastic. It's not messy. We can rip this off. Horrible example. Damn, guys, that was an interesting pizza experience. I can't say I was a big fan of it. I think I just got spoiled by the deep dish, and it was very salty. But it was one that was rated to try, and we came to the south side. So this way, we did a nice spread of Chicago pizza. We did north side, we did south side, and we did the central kind of downtown district. And that's gonna be the end of the pizza tasting. Now, we're gonna go to our overall recap. We're gonna rank the pizzas 1 out of 5 on the scale. So Pizzeria Uno, this is the place where deep dish pizza was invented.
It was the first deep dish pizza in Chicago that I've had. I think it deserves a 4 out of 5 pizzas. It was delicious, a little bit expensive, but very, very good.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It was kind of the most bland. Like it was the most just kind of normal deep dish pizza that we had. So our next pizza is Paisanos Pizza. What is your rating, Moshe? 1 out of 5.
I'm giving it a 5 for sure, hands down.
In Paisanos.
I think one of my favorite pizzas that we had.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It was very, very delicious. I remember the amount of cheese was insane and that super mozzarella-y flavor. Our next one, Giordanos Pizza.
Giordanos, I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think the flavor from the other pizzas were better, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
In my opinion, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. This is my winner. Giordanos was kind of like the ultimate bread basket pizza for me. Like the bread on the pizza, the dough was so delicious. Okay, our next pizza, Pocots? Pocots. Their crust has caramelized cheese inside of it, and that's what Pocots is famous for.
Okay, so this one, I mean, the caramelization deserves its own ranking in itself because it was something I've never had before. It was delicious. So I'm gonna give the whole pizza in general a 3. There was too much sauce, not enough cheese. The bread wasn't that good.
I'm with him, 3 out of 5 for Pocots. The crust, amazing, killer, absolutely incredible, but that cheese was the sauce was all over the place. I feel like the crust is what took all the wow from it. And the last one would be Vito and Nick's flat dough Southside Pizza.
This one was tasty, but way too salty. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5.
I'm actually gonna be more harsh and give it a 1 out of 5. Other than the consistency and how this pizza held together as a structure, the flavor for me, the cheese was tomatoes all right. It was so salty, and the price was $16 for a small pizza. So for me, there was an absolute loser when it came to how it ranked against the deep dish pizzas and pizzas in general. Anyways, we're gonna end this video here. I should let you guys know that I've actually done a pizza tasting like this in the birthplace of pizza in Italy, in Napoli, in Naples, Italy. So make sure that you check that out if you haven't seen that one already. We're gonna be doing this also in New York, so make sure you subscribe and you don't miss that because we're heading to New York next. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single video from this channel. And also, if you wanna support this channel, you can check out our merch store, thetravelingclatt.com, and get yourself some merch. You get some shirts, whatever you want. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Your American English word for today is gonna be pizza, for the love of God. I don't know anymore. Pizza, it's a dish, you know. All right, we'll see you next one. Goodbye. I love you long time. And see ya.
I'm pimping.